The holidays are here, and if you're already out of meal ideas, well, our next guest has an easy and unique recipe that will up your dinner game.
Yes, today we are having pie for dinner.
It's pie.
It's pie.
Yeah, it's not pie. It's pie.
It's pie. All right. So let's break down this pie now. Let's bring in former Top Chef All-Star, current Bowery farming culinary advisor, and friend of our show here, Chef Eric Adjepong. How you been, sir?
Doing well, TJ, Amy. How are you guys?
We are great, and we're going to make some pie. Okay, creamy baby kale and Fennel skillet pie. It sounds like a lot's going on here.
And it is a lot going on, but you know what's so great about this dish, TJ, is the fact that it's so easy to make. I mean, we start off with this really beautiful veloute sauce, almost like a chicken pot pie, right? But we're using all these beautiful greens from Bowery Farming. So we have here just some beautiful sauteed, sweated out shallots and some garlic, and then we add some fennel to it. And then from there, it's a little bit of flour, chicken stock, just to kind of get this beautiful consistency. And then we take this beautiful Bowery Farming baby kale, and we're just going to essentially just wilt it. You know, we want to get some of that beautiful texture in there, but then we also want that really, really like kind of luscious kind of mouthfeel that this pot pie is going to give us. So I really love this dish, not only because it's so floral, but it's so many different layers of texture, right? We have this beautiful puff pastry that we're going to show off in a second, and then this kale just kind of wilts really nice and beautifully.
How long do you cook that
the kale
for?
From Bowery Farming's just a couple seconds, really. You really want this kale just kind of wilt down. And what's really nice about it is just how subtle those flavors are. Really nutty, really sweet.
And then you don't just put it,
you
don't put it into any pie. Like normally people think of like an actual pie crust. You mentioned it, you referenced it. This is puff pastry, which is adding a whole extra crunchy layer to it, light and flaky.
Yes, absolutely. 1000%. So what's really cool about it is with the puff pastry, you're getting that beautiful layer of flakiness. You're getting a whole bunch of just different textures going on. So each bite is really, really unique, but then super, super tasty. And then it kind of brings you back. It's not monotonous, right? It brings you back for more, which I absolutely love. And then you can just smell that beautiful basil coming through. Again, as the kale wilts, really, really nice. Everything's kind of coming together. And then, Amy, as you mentioned, we're just going to bring in that beautiful pie crust right there, or the puff pastry. And we'll just layer in that right there. And we cut some slits in there just to kind of let some air escape while it's steaming. And you set that in really beautifully. And guys, obviously the holiday season is coming up, so this is like the perfect option for anyone who's vegan, vegetarian. We have chicken stock, but if you need some vegetable stock in there, absolutely delicious. We're gonna put this over here. Simply just brush it with a little bit of egg wash. And then we have our finished version right here, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just cut off a little bit.
And Chef, we wouldn't take the whole thing out and put it on a different dish. You would slice it like that and serve it on a plate?
Yep, absolutely, TJ. Absolutely. So once we have that set, all you're really looking to do is just allowing that puff pastry, that pie, to kind of just settle a little bit. You let it rest, kind of, essentially. And then we have this beautiful crispy leaf that we're going to take this beautiful vinaigrette made with some basil, add that right on top. Super simple, really straight to the point. And again, those textures, those flavors from the kale melt in your mouth. And that pie crust, right? That beautiful filling in addition to this crust right here.
I've been eating it, and I have to tell you, it's amazing. But my goodness, this vinaigrette you have on the greens is to die for.
It's a game changer, isn't it?
It really is.
It's so nice because it brings, I agree. It brings in that beautiful crispiness that you get from the pie, that creaminess, but it cuts right through because of all that beautiful, bright kind of citrus notes from the vinaigrette.
Well, I guess I should do the talking now. I'm the only one on TV that doesn't have a mouthful of food. So for today's recipes, you can check them out on our GMA3 Facebook page. Always appreciate Chef.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.